Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and just an interesting piece of news here. Former Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive coordinator Byron Leftwich is interviewing for the New England Patriots head coaching opening. And I literally just talked about Byron Leftwich in the Liam Cohen video earlier today. This is per Mike Jones of The Athletic, by the way. Shout out Mike Jones. We love Mike Jones over here. And this is an interesting situation, okay? Because the Patriots fired Gerard Mayo after 1 year with the team. Now, he was the chosen successor to Bill Belichick, by the way. It literally had language in his contract that he was going to be the successor after Belichick was done, and then they fired him after 1 season. Now, Gerard Mayo's a former player. People thought that he could have been a very strong leader, and now he's got the boot. And the immediate sense was going to be that Mike Vrabel was going to be the head coach of the Patriots going forward, and that may still very well be the case, right? But Leftwich here is the first interview that the Patriots have had since getting rid of Gerard Mayo. That's very interesting to me. That obviously shows that they have a lot of interest in Byron Leftwich, and Vrabel's interviewed for, I know, at least the New York Jets right now, right, for their head coaching opening. I don't necessarily know if Vrabel's interviewed for anything else, but for Leftwich to get the first interview post firing Gerard Mayo is very interesting to me. And this is also the first interest we've seen from Leftwich since, I believe, the time where he was done with the Buccaneers, was interviewing for the head coaching position with the Jacksonville Jaguars. If you guys remember, that was basically a done deal. He was going to get hired away to be the head coach of Jacksonville, but I believe the report or the talk was that Leftwich wanted his own general manager. He didn't want to work with Trent Baalke. Baalke ended up hiring Doug Peterson, and Leftwich stayed with the Buccaneers, and then he eventually got let go. Now, I know some people, there's a bit of a divide on Leftwich. Some people like Leftwich, feel like he was a scapegoat. Some people feel like Leftwich was a really, really bad offensive coordinator and was saved generally by Bruce Arians and Tom Brady. I fall more into that camp. Personally, once Bruce Arians was kind of out of the situation, I think Leftwich got exposed as an offensive play caller and an offensive mind and whatnot in terms of strategies and play calling and whatnot. He just, quite frankly, you heard the reports that he refused to run the ball with Todd Bowles, and Bowles was begging him week in and week out to run the football, and Leftwich would essentially do it just to check the box on the checklist, so to speak. And the offense has gotten better play callers since Leftwich, in Dave Canales and especially in Liam Cohen. Despite that, though, and while I am very critical of that part of Leftwich as a coach, I believe that Leftwich is a very strong leader of men. I do believe that, and I have always thought that. I think that Leftwich can be a strong leader of men. He's a former quarterback, former player, guys like that, right? I always think back to conversations I had with Chase Edmonds here on the channel, and like former players that turn into coaches matter for guys in the NFL today. Players coaches, so to speak, right? So I do think that Leftwich could have success as a head coach in this league if he gets an offensive coordinator to call plays, okay? If Leftwich decides, no, I'm going to call my own plays, I honestly don't necessarily see him having a ton of success in that realm. But if Leftwich kind of takes a step back, has an OC to call plays and a defensive coordinator to call plays, and focuses on just being the leader of the football team, I could see Leftwich having success. And another kind of scenario that popped up in my head was like, okay, let's say, yes, they are interviewing Byron Leftwich, but let's say that they do end up hiring Mike Vrabel. Could Leftwich be the offensive coordinator there? Maybe. I mean, and maybe he's learned some things from a couple of years away from the coaching circle. Again, he hasn't been OC, hasn't been anything in the NFL since that 2022 season, and then he was let go by the Buccaneers, and they moved on to have good offensive success with Dave Canales and great offensive success with Liam Cohen. Byron Leftwich hasn't done anything in a little bit, but I believe it came out a few days ago that like Leftwich wants to make a return into the NFL coaching realm, and he's got head coaching interviews. So there's obviously some interest there. We'll see if Leftwich gets anything else, but I think he could be a good head coach for New England. Just maybe let somebody else handle the offensive play calling. in my opinion. But guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions about this. I'd love to hear it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. As always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.